In cooling systems, there are two primary goals you're trying to achieve. First being maximizing control, and the other being minimizing consumption. My name's Anthony Rowen, I'm COO at Capture H2O, and we're going to talk about how to maximize control of your cooling system. What are we trying to maximize control of? It really boils down to three things: scale, corrosion, and bacteria. If you can control these three things in your cooling systems, you're going to, one, protect your equipment and make sure it's operating in the highest efficiency possible. Two, extend the life of your equipment and get the most bang for your buck from your capital expense. And three, safety, keeping your people safe on site.
First is maximizing the control of scale. Scale is two minerals, calcium and magnesium, precipitating due to heat and/or pressure in your equipment and attaching to the walls of the metals. You can find this at your faucets or on your shower heads, that white stuff that attaches to the metals. Why is maximizing the control of scale important? The major reason is because scale insulates heat transfer. When you can't transfer heat, you minimize the efficiency of the equipment, leading to higher energy costs. If you see scale, think this: every eggshell's width of scale leads to 12% energy loss. So if you see visible scale, that's a huge heat insulator and leads to a lot more energy costs. The second one is corrosion. Now we all know what corrosion looks like. We've seen it all the time on our metals. And what happens is that the dissolved oxygen in the water starts removing the metals off of your piping and your equipment. Now, this leads to huge CapEx costs and can lead to functionality problems with your equipment. Now, bacteria is a problem for two major reasons. One, it's a health risk. For example, Legionella pneumophila can be ingested by breathing in the aerosolized water coming from the cooling tower, which can lead to Legionnaire's disease and even death. Two, bacteria is a huge insulator. Remember when we talked about scale being an insulator, that every eggshell's width of scale leads to 12% energy loss? Algae, biofilm, and bacteria are 4 times more insulating than scale.
We just spoke about maximizing control of your cooling systems. If you want to learn more about this and how to minimize consumption in your cooling systems, please go to captureh2o.com and download our Cooling Water Savings 101 white paper.